Alright everyone, we are back with another meme here. So, we are going to start opening our stuff into GIMP, which is a free Photoshop alternative, GIMP. So let's see what we got here. So we got this character here from Hearthstone. I forgot their name. Somebody recommended them in the Hearthstone forum. So let's minimize and let's get in a couple more assets. We're gonna give this to her as a tattoo. So right here on her waist, so that will be kind of interesting. Alright, what else do we need to get in here? We need to get we need the Hong Kong flower cut. Hong Kong flower cut. Let's try it out. Double click it. Okay. That's good. Yep, we'll have that. That will be in the fireball. Let's see. We're gonna need the face mask, right? So I got a blank face mask here. Right here. So let's open that up. Okay. So we got the blank face mask. So I think that's it, and we're gonna write something on this face mask. What should we write? I was gonna think like "fight for freedom," something like that. So let's go ahead and start with that. Let's try to get some textualization going on here, and you know, first let's Control Z that, or click out or something. First, I kind of want to get a sort of a color here that is good. I mean, I guess white is good to start with. Maybe a little bit of the orangish or reddish, because we're gonna want some reflection coming back. So, yeah, let's escape that. Let's grab our text tool, which we got. Let's create a nice little text box here, and see if we can start typing. Okay, good. So let's see, for color. Could have a color picker. Let's try color picker, see if we can go all the way to a different. Oh wow, it's actually okay. Let's pick oops. Let's pick a color here. Let's try to get maybe her face, or maybe, yeah, maybe maybe like right in here. Okay, or not. Color picker. And let's try to get maybe, I don't know, somewhere in here. Okay, great. So let's go back to our face mask here. Okay, excellent. Let's hit OK. Start typing. Or not. Empty text. Double click. And our color is not correct. Well, let's just kind of guesstimate it, right? It's going to come into the orangish area and kind of get a little bit in there. That's good for now. Peachish. Okay, so fight for freedom. Okay, let's bring this down to a reasonable font here that we can fit on here. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's try to move it in position here. Oh, you gotta click like exactly on it in order to move it. Okay. You know what we need to do first? Let's get this background here. Let's get it rotated correctly, and yeah. Let's see if we can do uniform transform on it. So, click and come in. Let's rotate it. Well, actually, let's take a look. She's not going to need it rotated too much. She's going to need it tilted is what she's going to need it. So yeah, right around that, and then we need to tilt it somehow. Yeah, we could kind of go like that, but maybe, is that doing anything? Okay, so this, we can kind of maybe tilt it in this way, perhaps. Or not. Give me some tilt or something. Just give me something. Something at all. I just want this edge maybe. There. That's something there. I feel like we're getting some turning going on. Maybe I'm just a little crazy, but I feel like there's some turning going on there. So maybe we're doing something right. Maybe something like that, you know. Something like that. Alright, I think we got something. Let's hit transform. And let's move it with the move tool here. Good. Now, let's get our fight for freedom. Double click over here. And let's get this scaled way down so that we can get this to fit on here. And we might not be able to get all of the freedom, and that's okay. I mean, that would make it look pretty real, you know. Alright, now let's zoom in, view, zoom. Let's go to 200 for now. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get some crazy transforming going on. This right here, this warp transform tool. So we're gonna make this quite a bit smaller here, and we're gonna work our way. Let's start with clockwise and swirling clockwise, and let's see what we can kind of. Well, that's not the right way. Let's Control Z a few times. Okay. Counterclockwise. Yeah, that's what we want. This is tough. Let's actually let's Control Z all that. Nothing really good happened there. Okay, let's move it back into position. You know what maybe we could do here is let's do a uniform transfer. Maybe we can get it somewhat a little bit better. Let's zoom out a little bit. See if we can just improve it slightly, like we can kind of get it skewed a little bit already. That's something there, huh? That's something there. Gonna get turned up in there a little bit. I like that. Okay, good. I like it. I like it a lot. We kind of want it to be rotated a bit. Something like that. Let's start with that. So let's transform that. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna come in with the warp tool here, and let's get the move pixels here. So move pixels, and let's try to kind of move. Man, pixels aren't moving very well, are they? Let's control Y, I think is redo, yeah. Okay. So I just want to move these pixels. I guess you just kind of have to slowly kind of pull it in. I think we kind of want to shrink that a little bit. Shrink this. Slowly moving them up. Control Z a bit out of here. I just want to move the pixels. It's that hard. I don't want things to be screwed up. That's decent, really. Let's see if we can get this kind of worked in here a little bit. Pretty good, I'd say. I mean, what color is that, dude? What is wrong with that color? Alright. Let's go back to the text tool, see if we can... Can we not edit the text anymore? Oh, man. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? I mean, we have the layer, so, like, we can move it and stuff, but... Anyway, let's go back to that warp tool, and I just want to work on something a little bit, just maybe this F a little bit up in here. Like so. Looks good, I like it. So we just need to zoom in. Zoom in to 400. I don't know, can I want to get a color picked from here or something like this. Honestly, you would use it over here. I wonder if, yeah, I can dump, can I bucket fill? Let's try it. Let's try bucket in here. Okay, yeah, see, that doesn't work. Unless, threshold, maybe I'd change the threshold. Let's try that. Oh, that's even worse, probably. Let's move the threshold way up and see what that does. Or not, you know, it's just not doing anything. Not helping us at all. I don't understand why the threshold isn't doing anything. Maximum color difference. There shouldn't be like any color difference, so can we make the threshold come like way down? Okay, we're getting somewhere here. It's not a good place, but at least I know what's kind of going on here. Let's see 0.2, see what that does. Wow, that's just not really helpful. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to we just gotta do work our magic here, okay? So what are we going to do? Smoke brush. Let's see what we can do here. We're just gonna have to paint our way to freedom here, okay? Control Z. Something weird's happening. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting something. I just don't like the fact that we're gonna have to work really hard for this, aren't we? Let's go a little bigger here, like 4.5 or so. Yeah, we're gonna have to work hard here. If it's worth doing, if something's worth doing, then it's worth working for, I suppose. Oops. Control Y. Control Y. Control Z. Let's zoom in more because I'm having a little trouble here with my mouse. No, I don't have a mouse, with my trackpad, as it were. Remember to let off your mouse or your button once in a while, because you don't want to have to Control Z everything if you make a mistake. It's gonna be a long work, isn't it? But thus is me making, right? It's really not easy. Not for the faint of heart. It's for the warriors, you know? It takes a warrior to make memes. Whew. Not getting very far, are we? Let's get the hardness up here. It was at 0 right there. Yeah. Let's bring up our hardness even more. Can't believe we started with green. It just makes it so much extra difficult. So we're just coloring in. We're just trying using that airbrush, trying to get a nice little base of something in here, or some fire color, I suppose. We're gonna come in with more highlights even after this, so, but we're just gonna get a base here. Try to get most of that green out, I suppose. I don't know why I started with green. Started with some green. Just jiggle it, you know, just jiggle it a little bit. Don't be afraid to jiggle. And this It's nice colored in. You see how much better this is than that stupid paint bucket thing? Let's take a quick little second. Alright. Let's keep rolling here. A little base color, trying to get rid of most of the stupid green, man. I can't believe that. Can't believe I did that, man. But we will stay calm and airbrush. That's all we can do. I wonder if we do 0 threshold. What if we do a paint bucket with literally 0 threshold? Still garbage. Like, what? It's not even right, man. Come on. So bad. Control Z there. So, I mean, we're getting somewhere, right? We are getting somewhere. Not quite the extent that I'd want, but let's see what we can do, right? Let's get this all done like this, and then we'll come back over it with some highlights or something. Really, this go around, we're just trying to get most of the green out. That's all I'm really trying to do here, man. Stupid green. Blitz Chong. What a name, huh? We need to reduce our size down to like 2 for this side over here. This side's extra thin because it's supposed to be pointing away from us, so we got some kind of perspective going on. That's why it's thinner over here. By design. I mean, we're getting some orangeness in there, you know, orange-ish. Probably gonna have to come in, Control Z, with some red, really, I mean, at some point here. I'm just trying to lay some sort of groundwork here to get us started. Kinda want a little more hardness here. Maybe a little bit more force. That's a little slow going here. Don't want too much force, but I do want some. Because without any force, it would be here forever. Control Z that. Gotta color inside the lines, man. What you doing? We need a higher zoom, don't we? Alright. There we go. It's a lot better. Getting there, boys. Nice and slow, right? Slow and steady wins the race, as they say, right? This is really a renaissance for artists. I mean, I'm not even like an artist and I'm doing art, right? It's a real renaissance for artists, man. Shit. Let's control Y that, because like there's just too much. Like what we're gonna... We'll come back and fix it later. But yeah, man, this is a renaissance for artists, man. If you have any inkling of art whatsoever, you should absolutely get into it. Absolutely. It's layers, you know, that's Da Vinci. Da Vinci, huh? Let's give it some more force, more hardness, because man, it is taking us forever. There we go. Who knows? Maybe the green will actually help in the long run. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Let's bring it down to about 3 pixels. It's all about your brush. I mean, if you get yourself a good brush, save you so much time. I mean, it's incredible. All right. Can you imagine if they censor this because they're like, fight, that's violence, that's a call to violence. How funny would that be, dude? That would be friggin' hilarious, man. We'd just come and we'd change it and we'd repost it. I mean, it's not a big deal. But just the backlash would be pretty magnificent, I think. if they ban this because fight. It's like, dude, what are you doing Hearthstone, dude? You're fighting, dude. Hearthstone, you're fighting, and you like, so fighting is banned in the Hearthstone channel? Like, what the heck? What is wrong with these people, man? So we'll see. I don't think it will be, but you know. Also, I wouldn't be too shocked if it did happen. Wouldn't be shocked. I would be surprised, but not shocked. Yeah, definitely. I think I want to come up with some reddish. I just don't know exactly how to go about it. A little more reddish. See, you know, you get through it, you know, and we started out just like, dude, this is a lot of work, but you know what, look, we're already pretty much there, you know. If you like making memes, you know, you like making memes, and so what, it takes a little time. You like what you're doing, so who cares, right? Who cares how long it takes? You like what you're doing, you know. That's like what Da Vinci would think, like, you know, he was painting the Mona Lisa for 10 years, you know, but that's what he liked doing. He liked doing it. So, you know, it's tedium, but, you know, you gotta end up liking that tedium. Alright, let's click on our color here. And let's give it a little more red. Let's bring it more into the red here. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. And maybe we're gonna put some of that highlight on top. Just kind of highlight it up a little bit. Just highlight it. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming through. I see some reddish. Yeah, that's good. It kind of mixes, but not mixing perfectly, and that's, man, that's really nice. I like it. But you know, again, when we zoom out, it's gonna be like nothing. So we gotta put some more onto it here. Honestly, I say we can go even redder. Let's bring it down even farther. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll see some kind of natural highlights and stuff coming out too, so that's good. That's what you want to see, is kind of some natural highlighting. Kind of maybe do some edges, you know, get some edges extra highlighted in there. Right? Give a little bit of personality there. Especially these sides close to it. really kind of red down here. Control Y. Yeah. Gone too far to Control Z now. Let's do some... Yeah, see, I'm not ready to change the color, so let's do some of the bottoms here extra. I guess closer to the fireball, maybe? I don't know. Let's take a look. It's really like head on is going to be, so we're just going to give it the highlights, I suppose, all around. I hope it's not starting to look like barf or something. Stupid green. Green is ruining my day, man. Can I get in some highlights in here somewhere? Still like green. Still look like green. Jiggle a little bit. You know, it's almost like, did Blizzard want this to happen before BlizzCon so that like people don't have enough time to like sell their tickets or something, or was this just really bad timing for Blizzard? It's hard for me to tell whether it was good or bad timing, but you know, in terms of long term, it's bad timing. But what I'm thinking is kind of on the short term, maybe it's good. I don't know. For Blizzard timing, you know, so that people can't sell their tickets, right? I need to shift minus a few times. I mean, I think it's kind of getting there, right? I mean, it's something. Ugh. Something's going on there. Still looks greedy though. We just gotta keep working it, you know? Shift plus plus. Shift plus plus plus. Just gotta keep working it, man. We'll come in, I think what we'll do, maybe we'll come in with like a white pencil and kind of try to highlight in some stuff. Let's increase this hardness a bit. Yeah, the hardness actually helps, I think, prevent it from blending so much. Is that what hardness does? Brush hardness, it doesn't say what it does, but I think it prevents it from blending, which is important. So this is looking better actually here. Let's boost our hardness even higher. Let's go 100 hardness, dude. Shift minus. Let's just try pencil with white here and just, I don't know, see what happens. Okay. And you take that size down to 1, that's for sure. See if we can. Shift plus plus plus. Are we getting anything? Anything at all? I don't see anything happening. Maybe we have to go down to the pixel thing here. Okay, Control Z. Yeah, let's go down to 1. There we go. What we can do is we put in some white like this and we can blend it in. So that's what we'll try to do. That's a good idea. Wish I would have thought of that. Gotta make it a little shiny looking, yeah. You know, it just takes practice, you know? Practice makes perfect, right? It's just what it takes, you know? You just kind of you do stuff and it fails or it works and you learn from it, you know? That's all. Alright. Shift minus. Cool. Sweet. So, let's go in and with our smudge tool. Let's bring it up to around 3 or so, maybe 5. Shift plus. Shift plus. Well, I can't zoom for some reason. Let's zoom now. Okay, let's kind of smudge it around a little bit. There we go. See? It does work. It does work. Am I like... Okay. I'm just trying to get some highlights in, you know. I think it's working, boys. Pretty cool. Things are working nicely. I think it's gonna look pretty cool when we zoom out, to be honest with you. Definitely looks like it's giving it some 3D character, doesn't it? This is fucking, I swear this is Bob Ross of fucking memes, dude. I can't even help it, dude, but this is how we meme, you know? This is how memes are done, you know? I don't even know, like, but this is how memes are done, dude. I don't even know if anybody does it like this, but still, it just doesn't change the fact that this is how you do memes, you know? You know, they don't call it painting for no reason. I mean, it's painting, dude. It's freaking awesome looking, man. Let's save this. Oh shit, I saved it over the blank mask. Oh well. Guarantee we zoom in, it's gonna look freaking amazing, dude. mean, already it's looking pretty freaking sick, dude. I mean, look at that. That's crazy looking, dude. It's a fucking Bob Ross technique, dude. Dude, who would have thought? Maybe I actually learned something from Bob Ross, you know? I think we are too big here. Let's get down to 3 here. Shift and let go of shift and hit minus. It's something. Is it good? I don't know. It's something. You know, sometimes you look at your creation, you're just like, I don't know, man. But sometimes you just gotta go with it. So, let's call it for now, okay? Let's just save. Let's bring it over and just kind of see what we can do with it here. First, let's see how big it is. Maybe we grab a selection. Let's copy, Control C. Let's see, edit, paste. Actually, you know what we need to do is we need to go back here and do copy visible. So edit, copy visible. And we're going to come over and paste it. Okay, so it's big, so let's tune it down quite a bit. Control Z. Let's file new, and let's Control C over here, and let's click it down to the background. Okay, so now let's crop it. So this can be what we're working from here. Enter. Okay, now what we're gonna need to do now is we need to resize it. So image, scale image. Let's do 250. enter, scale, Control C. Let's see what we look like over here. Control V. It's quite big still. Really big. Control Z a couple times. Over here, Control Z, and we're going to scale image to, let's say, 200 for now. Scale. Control C. Control V. And we're getting in the area now. Control Z a couple times. Control Z here. Scale image. Let's do 150. Enter. Scale. Control C. Control V. Okay, now we're in the right size ballpark. Oh yeah. That's just about right, isn't it? Let's shift plus a couple times. That's pretty darn good. Just like that. Oh man. Oh man. It's freaking bomb, dude. That is bomb. Alright. So what we're going to do here is we're going to I'm going to create that as a layer. And that's awesome. Now, what we want to do is we want to bring her armor actually above the mask here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the background here. We're going to hide that, and we're going to cut this armor out here. So let's do that. Sometimes this can be a fun part. So let's zoom in. Zoom to 800. And let's come here and let's cut her armor out here. So let's start around here. Just little clicks because we want to get a nice smooth cutout here. Nice beautiful cut right here. I connected it. Can we Control Z? Oh no. Control Y. We have to escape. We gotta start over. Okay. We can do this, can't we? We can do it. Alright. That's the problem with the little clicks, is that it tends to connect you back to the beginning sometimes. But we will prevail. And we shall succeed as well. And let's just kind of come over a bit, and let's just connect these dots in. Just like so. Alright, now we're going to go between the dots, double click, Control C, File New, okay, Control V, perfect. Alright, click it down, and let's come back. And let's show the background. Well, first let's try to select none here. Okay, so let's show the background here. So we got this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Let's crop it to size, just so we don't have too much. Enter. Control C. Come back here. We're going to Control V, and what we're going to do, we're going to grab this move tool, and we're going to move this into place. First of all, what we need to do is we need to make this as a layer here. Now we're going to raise it to the top. Okay, and so when we move it, there we go, perfect. So all we got to do is we got to line it up with what we had before. And the way you do that is you get it close and then you undo it, and it looks like, yeah, there's nothing moving. So that's perfect right there. So we got it. We got it, boys. Excellent. Let's shift minus a couple times. Beautiful. Dude, that is so sick. That is sick. That is awesome, dude. That is freaking awesome. Let's click on the background. Yeah, it even looks like it's being lit up by the fire. I mean, we did it. We freaking did it. But this isn't all. This isn't all. Oh, actually, you know what we need to do? We need to come and fix her face right there. Let's shift plus in a little bit. We're going to have to kind of take out her face there. Just a little bit of it. So we're going to come in with a color picker and a pencil. And we're going to color pick right around here. We're going to come in with a pencil and we're going to just kind of pencil out her face here. Just a little touch, just touching it out there. There we go. That's pretty good. And we can always come in with you know, a smoother and smooth it out, which we should. The smudge tool here. And let's get that wacky nice brush over here, the smoke brush. I like the smoke brush. And what we're going to do is see, we have zero flow, so we're not going to be pulling any. We're not going to be pulling any color from, you know, our color picker, so which is good. So we're going to make this brush smaller, like around a size 3 or so, 5 maybe. We're just going to come in and kind of just tap it, a little bit, smooth it out a little bit. And I think it's looking pretty good. I don't even know if it's working because yeah, we probably weren't working here. Yeah, that's good there. Control Z that out. Kind of want to smudge this down, take that edge off. Okay. Cool. Control Z. Oh, we don't want Control Z. Control Y. Okay. What we want to do is shift minus. Dude, that's so sick. That is fucking sick, dude. That's so sick. That is so sick, dude. That is awesome. It's just funny, just all this happening because of Blizzard, dude. Just fucking it up, dude. Alright, man. Cool. So, let's work on scaling this down. So Control C this. Let's kind of get this over here. Control V. Okay. Control Z. So let's scale quite a bit here. Do we want to put that background though in it? Like, honestly, I don't know. Let's try not. Well, first let's Control C this and let's file make a new one. Control V. Okay. So we'll scale this one. Let's click it down. It's so hard to click down. Maybe we go to this. Click. Yeah. Okay. So let's scale it down to, let's say, 300 and just see where that brings us. Control C. Control V. Okay. Okay. We're somewhere here. Nice, dude. That's sick. That's sick, dude. Nice. So what I want to do here, let's make this as a layer. But I wanna smear this guy. Okay, so let's try it. Let's at least try it. So let's bring up that size. Let's see, but it's just gonna be hard, isn't it? Because it's like, well, what layer am I doing it? You know, maybe we need to bring this down to background. Gosh, this is like, it feels like deja vu, honestly, saying this. This feels like deja vu. It's really weird. Yeah. Well, let's move it first a little bit. I just want to move it a teensy bit. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now let's, maybe we bring this down. We merge down. Okay. So now we'll definitely be able to smudge it. Dude, this is freaking cool, man. This is freaking cool. Yeah, I just freaking like this, man. This is cool, man. Alright. Zoom 200. Let's see if we can smudge this sucker out and just kind of make it freaking cool. I don't know, why can't I smudge it? What is wrong here? Maybe we get a different brush. Maybe we go for one of these guys. There we go. I just want to kind of just, you know, this is a little harsh here. I don't want it to be that harsh. You know, force is really high. And I want the size to be bigger so we can kind of get this like kind of crazy look going on here. Yeah, there we go. This is the sort of thing I was looking for. Kind of like a motion effect almost, but just kind of like, holy shit. You know, we could actually, oh shit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually make this thing look like it's friggin' spinning, dude. Why the heck not, right? Let's give it some motion blur. Heck yeah. Let's just do that. We're gonna make this thing frickin' spinning, dude. Friggin' spinning it, dude. Let's undo a couple of those. I think we messed something up there. Let's shift minus, see what we got. I don't know, man. It doesn't really look like it's spinning. Shift plus. Maybe we gotta go like way harder on this. Like friggin' crazy sauce. Shift minus. Dude, that's pretty cool. It's not quite consistent, but it's kind of cool. It's going hard. It's going hard. We need to make a smaller brush. Let's kind of get this this edge kind of coming out in all of them here. Dude, that's sick. That's actually looking like it is actually spinning, you know. Dude, that is sick. Shift minus, dude. Oh my gosh, this might be my best meme ever, dude. Dude, this is sick. Wow. Freaking cool. That is sick, dude. This is going straight to the top, dude, I swear to you. Okay, dude. Now for a dude. For a cool little tattoo, dude. Oh, it's so perfect. It's really at the perfect angle, even. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Let's do transparency. Oh, we've got an alpha channel. Okay. So let's first do a fuzzy select and just see what we got when we hit delete. Oh, yeah. That's sick. Alright, let's click it. Select. Done. Alright, boys. This is sick. Alright, let's come in with an eraser. Kind of get some of this out of the way here. Shift plus is not working. View. Zoom 200. Okay, let's get all this junk out. Dude, I'm getting really freaking good at memes. I don't know, it almost scares me because I'm really good at this. And I just started, I suck, but at the same time, you know what I mean? It's just weird. Just a weird feeling. It's cool, you know, it's cool. Alright, let's color picker in here and let's grab our big old pencil. Not quite that big. And let's kind of fix up some of this here. We're definitely going to need a zoom. Oh, at least 800. Control Z. Okay. Control Z. Alright. I don't know, I'm excited right now. I'm like even more excited than my other memes lately. This one's freaking turned out great. It's just odd because I've never been an artist. I've never have been. I mean, I've drawn a couple things like in my life, but geez, man. Maybe I'm like a natural at this shit. Or maybe I've just been called to make a big difference, and this is how you have to make a difference in this world, man. This is the fighting. This is war, you know. This is what warfare looks like in the 21st century. So. Because you know that violence is only temporary, you know. Violence only gives you temporary rulership, but winning the hearts and minds of the people gives you permanent rulership. But evil rulers can't do it. They just Control Z. They can't do it, you know. It's blocked from them to actually do it because they're not the rightful leaders. I don't want to be a ruler. I'm just a leader. That's all I am. Shift minus, are you gonna work? Okay. Is that it? Pretty much got that cleared out. Okay, now we're gonna come in with the eraser. Eraser me, boy. I'm so tired. Alright, gotta keep the memes coming. Friggin' artillery, okay? Let's go to our eraser. Okay, let's shift plus. Let's see what we can do in here. I want the hardness to be like 100%, so let's go to pixel. Okay. What does this do? I want the force to be like 100. Okay, good. That's pretty good. Alright, I want the size to be 1. Alright. Oh boy. This is gonna be a challenge, isn't it? We're gonna have to zoom way more in. 1600 me, boy. I probably don't need to do this, but we're gonna make the meme as good as we possibly can, so why not? Why not make it as good as we possibly can? I need it to be bigger. Let's make a size. Let's double click. 2. 2 should get all the straight pixels. I'm so excited about BlizzCon. It's not going or anything, but I'm excited to see what happens. It's gonna be crazy, man. You know, if they were smart, they would cancel it. But I guarantee you they're not smart. Because they don't want to lose that money, dude. I mean, it's like, for BlizzCon to be canceled would be like such a huge blow to the company. Like, huge blow. But they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, if they didn't do anything, they would lose Chinese business. For sure, they would have. And since they did do something, they're going to lose so much American business. that they're just so screwed. And it's just I love it because we just come with the memes and we just devastate them. They're stuck. They can't retreat and they can't attack, so they're just stuck in a spot, and we just come at them with memes and just freaking devastate them, dude. Memes are the heavy artillery. Memes are the tanks, dude. It's the freaking rounds, the shells, dude. The explosive shells, and they can't dodge them, dude. They're just taking the freaking blows, dude. So we're just come at them with as much as we got, as much firepower as we can muster, dude. Just blow them to smithereens. So that's what we're doing. Just blowing them to smithereens, man. We don't even have to do down here because it's going to be under her pants anyway, but why not make it good? Why not? Perhaps we'll use this in the future as an asset. Let's file save as umbrella finish. Okay. Gotta go down to 1 to get in these nooks and crannies in here. You're working at 1600x, you're pro. Like if you're working at this level, like you're professional, man. That's just the point. It's just the way it is, and anybody can be it. You just have to be willing to take your time. Be willing to take a long time. I bet Da Vinci would tell you that he sucked at art, but he just took so much time that eventually it became amazing. And if you don't know how to improve it, we stop for the day. And come back tomorrow, and you'll get more ideas on how to improve it. That's just how this all works. But all my memes are done in one day because honestly, I don't want to spend more than a day on a meme. Even though it is worth it. It's just I want to do other stuff too. So, I want to run my business, right? So. But this is brand building. This is building Teeth Powder's brand by showing what Teeth Powder stands for. It's slow going. But it is worth it. It just takes time. I mean, these assets, Shift Plus. These assets just they require some massaging, you know? It's just the way it is. Okay, we need to zoom out a little bit. Alright. You know, we could get so good at this that it's like we're making like deep fakes. People just can't tell if it's real or if it's fake. You know, like it's something else, you know, it's a whole nother level. Oh boy, do we get our work cut out for us here. Let's boost up our size. You need a bigger dong for doing this here. And we're not going to use a pixel here. Let's use a circular brush. And let's bring it down to maybe 11. That might work. Okay, we're going to shift minus quite a bit. Let's shift plus in a little bit so I can see this here to get this. You don't want straight pixels. No, straight pixels is bad. Control Z. So yeah, gonna bring up size to around 7 or that. Yeah, we need to go to back to the eraser. I forgot. Okay. Control Z. We need to Control plus or Shift plus in here a bit because we ain't doing so hot right now. All right, this is doing better. My pinky hurts from holding my hand up. I use my pinky to hold my hand up to use the trackpad, but I'm gonna need a mouse at some point here. Or like a drawing thing, you know? And you may notice that we are making this edge a little more jaggedy sometimes. We'll come with the smudge tool and we'll smooth it out. Well, you know, to be honest, we don't really need to, because we're going to shrink this thing down so much anyway that, but, you know, whatever we can do. The more you do, the better, so whatever. By the way, the music I'm listening to is called trance, like uplifting trance. To me, it inspires me, you know, that's why I listen to it. This is side trance and it's fake trance. I don't like this stuff. But hard to get away from side trance nowadays. It's taking over. I think it's a CIA plot, to be honest with you. 100%. I really believe that. Cool. Let's see where we are. Dang, that took a while. We got one of the things out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting there though. I mean, it's looking pretty nice, right? File. Save. I need a break. I will be right. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So, what are we doing now? We are going to finish doing this here. So, Blizzard has responded, and it's a pretty crappy response, but it is a response nonetheless. And basically what they said is that, well, we might have got a little overboard on the punishment, so we're going to tune that back a hair. Shift minus. But, you know, we're not really sorry because, you know, it was just kind of against the rules. But, you know, since he didn't break the rules in the tournament, we're not going to take away his actual prize money. While that's decent and good, probably the only reason they did that is because somebody else offered to pay him his prize money to play their game, a different game. So Blizzard's probably like, oh crap, we're going to lose players to this other game here, so we need to at least give him his prize money. And they took his punishment down to 6 months, which is still an eternity. in any sort of like, that's like saying, well, you're fired from your job, but you can come back in 6 months. You're like, well, actually, in 6 months, I'm going to be broke and living on the street. So 6 months really isn't a decent thing for Blizzard to offer him. Let me close out some of these windows here because we're starting to lag here. We are lagging here. So let's close down. Basically, let's just close this whole thing down. Why not? Okay, so we're coming back, getting some. It's still lagging, isn't it? Yeah. Close that out. Let's turn this off. Okay. Hopefully it'll start speeding up again. Control delete. Do we got any extra processes running here? Oh yeah, these stupid anti-malware junkers here. Activation licensing. Better net updater. What in the truck? What is that? OBS. Okay, we definitely need OBS running. Synaptics touchpad? What? I don't know. What's that? So let's CPU. Alright, well, let's try it now. Still a little laggy, but I guess we can work with it for now. I suppose. But, you know, it's not enough. I mean, the point being is that 6 month ban, dude? Seriously? Like, do you think, like, if somebody said, like, impeach Trump at the Oscars, that they would get, like, a 6 month ban from, like, making movies? Like, that's ridiculous, dude. Plus, they've already said their true reasoning to the Chinese. Like, we will totally support the pride of China. Like, so them coming out now and saying, like, oh, no, it's just because whatever. Total BS, man. Total BS. So we're going to keep fighting, dude. I mean, they need to basically allow him to play immediately, or else we're going to keep fighting. It's insane. I mean, 6 month ban, dude. What in the truck? I've never heard anything like that ever before. For somebody just saying something. Control Z. Never heard anybody ever get banned from anything from saying just something. Ever in my life. This might be the last meme I can get up on our Hearthstone before they just mega thread all the memes and you won't be able to post any more memes. Like when they make a mega thread of memes, like what happens is you can't post pictures. Like, so it totally defeats the purpose of a meme if you can't post pictures in the mega thread. It's like, it's not a mega thread, it's just a black hole because it's an excuse. There's just nothing. So, but they're still allowing stuff, so we'll keep it going on. Control Z. Took some extra stuff out here. The most important thing is getting rid of these junk pixels over here, stray pixels. Remember to let up on the click once in a while so that your Control Z doesn't just wipe out a whole village. Okay. Cool, man. Alright. Shift minus. Cool, so we got one more down and a couple more to go. Kind of want to work on this one right now. Alright, let's go in and work on it. Shift plus, and I was holding shift while doing that. Sometimes you have to hold shift, sometimes you have to let go of shift. Control Z. Yeah, I think it's speeding up a bit now. Computer's speeding up. As you see in my last videos, I mean, preparing these assets for pasting is the most time-consuming part of making a meme. That's just the way it is, and you gotta do a good job with them, you know, or else people are gonna notice, and it's just gonna look like a crummy meme. It's actually hardest when they're super vertical because you have to be dead on. Right here. Control Z.
So yeah, what do you think about the Blizzard thing? Like, do you think you accept their apology? Like, not even an apology. It's just I'm just saying like, well, here's the reasons why we did it. And it has nothing to do with China, but then on their Chinese social media, they're like, all hail praise China, the premier of the world. So I think it's very just false. It's just a total lie, what they're saying. So it's very disingenuous, and I don't take them seriously at all. They're just trying to pander, trying to get their employees back on track, so their employees are feeling okay, and it's all a joke. They're not sorry at all for what they did. And once you activate people, very hard to disactivate them. You know, it's very hard to do anything that's going to totally appease them because you've already gotten them in the battle mode. You know, they're ready for battle, man. So for you just to come and say, "Well, sorry, we kind of messed up, but we're still gonna stick to what we did," and it's just not gonna do it. You know, it's not going to fix anything. So that's my take on it. I'm curious about what your take is. You just accept it and be like, well, China's not that bad, or Blizzard just has nothing to do with China at all. It's just all just like rules and stuff. What do you think? You think it's cool what Blizzard did? Just fine, just whatever. Curious to what you think. Control Z. Shoot. Control Z. We keep losing our progress. Let off on the button. Okay. Okay. The point is that we're fighting now. We're fighting for Hong Kong. I mean, it's not even that we're fighting for Blitzchung anymore, We're just fighting for Hong Kong. So it's like... It's not even Blitzchung, what would Blitzchung want? He wants Hong Kong to be free, so we're fighting for Blitzchung right now, you see. That's what we're doing. That's their protest, really, is we're fighting for Blitzchung. Fighting for Blitzchung's movement, you see. That's what we're really doing. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Failure. See, we're making progress, right? Right? Control Z. These very nearly vertical lines are just so difficult. They're so hard. All right. Shift minus, 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 minus. I let off on the clicker when I did that. Save it. All for a little tattoo, huh? I mean, most people might not even do this much work for a real tattoo, and I'm doing it for a meme tattoo, dude. What am I doing, man? Well, it's an art, you know. I'm an artist, I suppose. I never thought of myself as an artist, but shift plus plus plus. But yeah, I mean, shift plus, you know, Control Z. In Da Vinci's time, I'm sure well, I guess painters did take a good amount of time to do their work in the Renaissance, you know. So it wasn't too uncommon what Da Vinci was doing, but he just took it to a whole nother level of just time, you know. Nobody would spend as much time as Da Vinci spent on a work because they're trying to get paid, you know. They're trying to make something and get paid. But Da Vinci just did it for the love of the game, you know. For the love of the game, dude, it's Da Vinci, man. Da Vinci. We're doing a good job here. We're almost getting close to being done. Got close to a horizontal line here. Just makes it so difficult to get this done right. Like I said, it's looking a little jaggedy, but let's Control Z that last part. But we'll come in and smooth it. So we'll use this smudge tool, come in and smooth it up a bit. We're just getting out all the white, which is just not correct color here, you see. Just getting out the wrong colors because they're gonna mess up our smudge when we come in, so that's the main reason we're doing this. Plus we want it to be accurate, and we could have just set all of this to black, but then we're not gonna be accurate with the size of the lines and everything. So are we a little OCD? I don't know, maybe. I've never ever considered myself, or anybody's ever considered me OCD. It's always ADD, but you know, there is such thing as ADD hyperfocus, right? So maybe I have that. Yeah. So yeah. Find something you really want to do and you hyperfocus on it. All right. So shift minus 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 minus. So we're completely done here. But what we're going to do is we're going to get these little corners. So we're going to bring this size down to 1, okay? And we're going to zoom, shift plus, plus, plus. Shift plus is not working, of course. View, zoom, 800, okay? And we're just going to dot out these little corners here, just like so. There's not really many of them, I don't think. Just a couple maybe in here. A little bit right there. A little bit more in there. Really? Not much else.
Shift minus 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 minus. Pretty sure we got in there. Pretty sure we got in there. We definitely got in there. Let's shift plus plus plus. I mean, we pretty much got it in there, didn't we? Shift minus. Let go. Shift minus minus minus. Okay, guys. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay. Now, for the final thing, control. Well, let's save, right? Save. So for the final thing, what I want to do is image. Well, I don't know if it's image. Maybe it's layer. Colors? Yeah. How about saturation? Loading. Crashing. Okay, saturation. Can we move this? Getting anything? I don't see anything changing. Cancel. Colors. Color exposure, perhaps. Black level. Black level. Okay, yeah, we want our black level to be all the way up, I suppose. Exposure. Okay, okay, we're seeing some stuff going on there. So maybe if we just completely reduce the exposure, you know, like that, maybe. Let's see what that does. Let's shift plus 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 plus. Yeah, maybe that did do it. I mean, maybe get rid of any sort of whiteness at all. Where we'd see most would be in the Hong Kong area over here. Yeah, I think it's all black now. That's good. It's really good. Okay, now shift, unshift, and just minusing. We're gonna do. Honestly, I don't want to mess with it anymore. I don't think it's worth it to try to mess with it right now. I think it's fine. I think it's good. Let's just save it. File, save. What we'll do is we'll blend it when we get it on the person here. So let's Control C it and just see what we can do here. Control V, and it's really big. So Control Z, get out of there. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to Control C again, and we're gonna do File, New. This is gonna be the one we scale, and we're gonna Control V it. Now we're gonna click it down. Cancel. We're just gonna click this rectangular select. Click. Goes down to our background. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to image and go to scale image, and let's give it a little 45 and just see what that does. So we're going to Control C this. We're going to go in here and we're going to Control V. Okay, you know, this is this is maybe something to work with. So let's get the move tool, and we're going to click and drag. So, you know, not quite big enough, really. Let's Control Z it out. It's just not quite big enough, you know. So let's Control Z here. And let's do image, scale image. Let's do 75. And hit scale. We're going to Control C it. Come over here. Control V. Okay. This is something, right? Yeah, let's do something like that. What do you think about that? Let's oh gosh. This stupid thing. Whenever you got something popping up here, you got messes up with your thing here. Okay, let's add this layer. And let's, I like it kind of like right there, maybe. That's cool. Alright, so, you know, we're going to lose a lot of it, you know, but that's the way it goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide it, and we're going to cut her little skirt there. So we're going to go to free select tool, shift plus 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 plus, and let's get a nice good cut out here. So let's start, and just tiny clicks just right in that dark area. You want to be very precise so it doesn't look all choppy and stuff. Okay, that's probably all we need right there. Okay, we're freezing up. So we're gonna start clicking shift minus, 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 and you know, we'll just take out as much as we need here. Click, double click there. Try double click again. Try double clicking again. Control C that. File new. Okay. Control V. Ooh, that's not good. We need to go to this layer. There we go. Control C that. Let's delete this. Discard changes. File new. Okay. Control V. Okay, now we need our background to be fixed up. Fit canvas to layers. Okay, perfect. Let's try this rectangular select and let's try to click. Perfect. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to select all, and let's select none, whatever. Control C, and let's come back here and select none. We're gonna Control V it, so we got this here. That's good. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna make it as a layer. We're going to look here at this background. We're going to visualize it. Now we're going to bring this here, and we're going to move it into the exact proper place. Yeah, let's bring it to front. There we go. Actually, let's Control Z that, because that piece is not correct here. So what do we do? Might have to redo this. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Let's come back here. Let's Control Y actually. No, let's Control Z, because that's not the full thing I cut out, is it? No, I don't think so. Let's Control Z. There we go. And we're going to Control C that. And we're going to delete this guy. Discard changes. We're going to do File New, and we're going to change the size. We're just going to do 300 or not. File, edit. Not even worth it. Just exit out of it. File New. We're going to do 300 by 300, 300 tab, 300 enter. Perfect. Now we're going to Control V that. Perfect. Now we're going to click rectangular select, click, and boom, we're good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to crop it. So we're going to go to crop. We're going to click and drag, and we're going to hit enter. Now we're going to do Control C. We're going to come back over here, and we're going to select none. We're going to do Control V. Perfect. Is that exactly? No, it's not exactly where it should come exactly where it came from, but I don't know why it doesn't. Anyway. That's about right. So let's bring in our background image, and let's click on our floating layer and hit create layer. So now that is a layer. Now what we can do is we can hide it, and we can see, okay, it's moving, so that means that we're off a little bit. So we are going to come in with the move tool and move it up 1 pixel, and now we are perfect. Okay, now we need to bring this to top. Just like so. Okay, now what we can do is we can move this, and we can kind of do what we want with it. Something like that might be kind of cool. That might be kind of cool. You know, something like that maybe. You know, we could always turn it too. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like that right there. It looks pretty cool. So let's just go click on the background image here. Let's shift minus it out. Let's see what we're looking like. Dude, that looks sick, dude. Dude, that is sick. This is pro, man. I mean, this is legit, dude. This is freaking cool. Alright, man. I don't even think I want to mess with it anymore. I think that's friggin' awesome. So we're going to save it. This is probably my best meme ever. So, let's export it. File, export as. And we are going to go to this, whatever that is. Yeah, fine. Actually, let's make it 2. Export. Export. Perfect. Now, we are going to make sure we have all of these saved. File, save. Maybe not all of them saved, but you know. You know what I mean. I don't think we need to save that. That's what it was. This is sick. Let's save file save as mask fire. Okay. We don't need that. This we don't really need. This we don't need. This is just a small version. We don't need that. This we don't need that. Alright, I think we're good. So there it is. So let's check it out. Our handiwork. What we were able to accomplish. Pretty sick, man. So sick. That's a meme, dude. That is a freaking meme. That is a meme, dude. That is like high level meme right there. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy about that. So anyway, thank you all for watching. And remember, just stay calm and control Z. Nate Tracker out.